I'm Les Robertson, and I do marketing and sponsorship for Rayne Longboards. It's not just about being able to shred. There's a lot of really good skaters out there, but we're looking for like a total person. It's kind of like, you know, when they ask you for, you know, college interviews, like, are you active in the community? Do you volunteer your time? You know, what kind of a person are you? And for us, you know, we spend a lot of time on the road. We've got Tiffany, the Rayne RV, so when there's coastal racing and people come from around the world, we all pack into the RV, and you can have, you know, 8-10 people in a 4-seater RV. You have to be able to get along with each other, and so you have to have everything, not just one thing. Well, that side of it I've been able to kind of be a part of, and you can see it even, I think, in the Rayne lineup of boards and how things have changed. We went from things that were, you know, like the Vice and the Pug and things like that, to, you know, things like the Timeline and the Hustler, lighter weight, better use of materials, moving from sort of like more harder woods to things like bamboo. Longboarding's getting younger and younger. You look at guys like the BC Collective, you know, they put out their July series this summer, and we brought them out and went skating with them. They don't even really wear gloves. It's kind of funny, like they're talking about learning about hands down now, like, and they're great. I mean, their stand-up slides are incredible. You look at Colton Killerin, like the speeds that he's doing shove-its at, you know, he can literally whip, you know, doing 30 miles an hour and push his shove-it fully across the length of the road and catch it on the other side. It's just, it's really incredible to see, especially at their age. And so you're seeing kids younger and younger being able to do things that, you know, guys like Kevin and Mike Benda sort of like, you know, brought into the scene years ago and had to create for these guys, and now these guys have picked it up as the first thing they've learned, and who knows what they're going to come up with next. Approach to how we do things, and we're eager to make one or two things as best we can, and continue to improve on that, and decide at a certain point when it's reached sort of the end of its life, come out with something new. Everybody seems to be waiting for the savior and always asking about it and to see what's next. But when we've got something that we feel works and works for the people that are using it, then we want to work with those things. And so we don't see there being a need to be a really big lineup of boards that aren't really necessarily differentiated from each other. Popularity and the rise and fall of skateboarding has been because you can do it in one place. You can get, you know, a couple thousand people around a pool or a vert ramp or, you know, even a park, and have it be a show. Longboarding's more like snowboarding or, you know, border cross, NASCAR type stuff. It's F1 really more than NASCAR. You've got a whole raceway. I mean, the slide jams and things are great. The Menlo Park slide jam was awesome, and it was a great crowd, but even that event, the road twisted in two places, and so you could have people up and down the entire course, not just in one spot. And so I don't know that it's going to be like skateboarding, but I think that it's going to continue to grow because it's more accessible to more people.
Cool. I think that's all the questions I have for you.
Sure. Thanks for coming out. That's misshapen. It's misshapen because it was sanded too hard, so it's flattened on the inside. Sanding fuck up. There's your blend. Air bubble. It's a little air bubble underneath the fiberglass. Not good enough to sell as a first board. Had to be an F2. So we're pretty picky.